Hello my Hawkeye Knights, Aaron here, Hawkeye Safe, and let's praise our master and leader, Hawkeye Goth. So, now, after whatever the heck we were doing, I honestly can't remember. For the life of me I tried, but I can't. Yeah, we just got the Hornet Ring, that was it. So now, basically, we are going to continue on where we're going. And just so you don't have to see me irritatingly walk over there, I'm probably gonna cut. And a bloopy hello to you guys, so... yeah, don't need to deal with these guys. Anyway, I wonder what today's little question would be. I normally don't write scripts for these, so I'm gonna kind of go from assuming. So today's little question, what will it be? I'm trying to think of a decent question that I could ask that doesn't bore the shit out of people. Nothing that could really relate to this area, I guess. Ooh. Speaking of what we're just about to lead into, that kind of gives me a good question. What is your favorite Dark Souls NPC in 1 and 2? Well, number 1 obviously has to be Hawkeye Goth as a member of the Hawkeye Knights, Master Hawkeye Goth, obviously. And number 2, definitely Moldrin. Moldrin the Assassin is my favorite. And Havel almost crushed me to bone dust. That's that Hornet Ring action. Now two-handed and smash him down. Get wrecked. Don't mess with a Hawkeye Knight. Yep, so, as I said, Goth being an archer, me being an archer in real life, actually kind of melds well with him being my overall favorite character. As for Dark Souls 2, Moldrin, just one of my favorite NPCs, really fun, really creative. Moldrin is the best. No one can deny it. But I want your due sense. What is your favorite NPC Dark Souls 1 and 2? Basically put down in a comment, tell me, explain why. You don't have to, you can just say it or explain why. Oh boy, traversing the world of Dark Souls is not my favorite thing to do because of the whole bunch of because of the amount of walking / running / rolling you'd have to do if you don't have the Lord Vessel yet. But till we get the Lord Vessel, walking / rolling is kind of what we have to do. Oh, I should have accessed the gate. Let's kill this dog. It's kill or be killed. Okay. Lovely jubbly. Oh. Die. Freaking dogs. I don't know what comment. I was going to try to say something really smart and then I had absolutely no idea what to call them. Hate you guys with a burning passion. Oh, hello. Ow, ow. God damn it. Before you guys bleed me out. I should probably stop trying to parry because it's making me look like a dumbass. Anyway. So the next boss we're gonna be doing is the go away. Oh, bleed, 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 piss off. I have been bled in a like backstab when I was getting parried or backstabbed by these guys. It's not fun. Especially at this like low health range, it is pretty much an insta-kill. Ayo doggy. Die doggy. Thief mask. One of the things that I was trying to get. So yeah, we got a thief mask now. Wish it would be more. Wish I was human because it would actually look better. But let's tackle this boss. Ow. This boss. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This boss is none too difficult. It's the dogs around this boss fight that make it annoying. If you want to look to an honest to goodness reason why I consider this boss fight annoying, it's not the boss, it's the dogs. The dogs are literally the annoying part of this boss fight. Die! No offense to dog lovers, I hate these dogs with a burning passion. Where's the other one? You know, I don't care. It's gonna kill this thing once I have the chance. Come on. Ow, that hit me. Really? I'm doing less damage than a simple R2. Shit. Oh, didn't drop any. You are aggravating. It didn't drop an item. I think from the boss you could get the Demon's Great Machete, if I'm correct. Ow. I will probably get to... Yeah, I'm probably gonna at least try to squeeze in some interesting things here, because I don't want to end it off like super early, so let's try to see if I'm able to at least get close to the next boss. Probably gonna be unlikely, but You could have been a good member of the Hawkeye Knights, but you decided to go against us. I'm probably gonna try to go at least up close as I possibly can to the boss, and then I'll end it there. I need to buy some arrows as well, because my composite bow is running out of arrows. I don't even think my composite bow has any arrows left. So buying arrows has to be up on my list. Ow! I forgot these guys are dangerous as shit. Okay. Well, technically shit's not in itself dangerous there. Ah! What the frick? You freaking asshole, you scared the crap out of me. Die! God damn, you scared the crap out of me. Oh my... Stay. Oh, you're dead now. You. Drink. I don't think you could parry that. At least I don't know you can. Oh my god, stop using that! Oh! That's a grab. And he's using that again. Or she. There it goes. So, I'm gonna smack you. Thank you. Yay, we got a large, the large ember, which is really useful. Speaking of that, plunge attack. What the hell? Oh god, I forgot how ugly this rat looks. I just got killed by the giant rat. G freaking G. I just got killed by the giant rat. Oh boy, the walking back is a pain in the ass. To be honest, it's not even like the defeat that I have annoyance with, it's the fact that without the Lord Vessel, the amount of walking you have to do to get to certain areas, it's aggravating. If they did one thing in Dark Souls 2, them fixing that was like one of the best mechanics they added. Like, as much as Dark Souls 2 probably wasn't the best, I don't say, ugh, it's this, like, the worst game ever. It wasn't the best, especially if you compare it to Dark Souls 1, but it did add a lot of interesting mechanics. And some of those mechanics I'm, like, really grateful for. For example, I lost track of what I was going to say. Anyway, For example, dual wielding, the instant teleportation that they have on bonfires was a really good mechanic. I don't want to go too in depth with Dark Souls 2 mechanics when I'm not playing it. But as much as I see a lot of hate from it, Soul Memory was a good concept. I can't, like, deny it that. It was a good concept, Soul Memory. In execution, I'm not going to lie, they screwed it up. They screwed up Soul Memory in execution. As concept basis, it's an extremely good concept. It did stop a lot of people who used to basically twinkle get a bunch of high-end game stuff whilst keeping low levels, and they would invade new people, which basically meant it was like really difficult for them to win. I mean, it's still possible for you to win in that situation, but when someone had giants and flame weapons, so they would do tons of damage to you, and you would barely do anything because you had like level 1 weapons or level 5 weapons or something like that, it was really cheap. Soul Memory was good to fix it, but I don't think it should have been the core mechanic. Like a core, like, plus thing that they kept carrying over. I would have preferred if it was just like, okay, you're in your first new game. Like, you're in your first new game cycle. So, this is like your first, like, start out, you're in your first new game cycle, so Soul Memory applies there. That way, it's basically continued on. However, when you start to go into New Game Plus 1, New Game Plus 2, and further on, that's when it would, like, base itself on Soul level. That way, it could have at least been kept to a bit of a minimum, the amount of cheese that people receive. But I guess you can't stop it. I'm gonna be this guy, but the Agape Ring didn't fix anything. It didn't fix the main issue. The main issue still stands. Agape Ring didn't fix it. If anything, the Agape Ring made the main issue a lot less noticeable. It didn't fix the main issue. It just made it a lot less noticeable. Because anyway, because of the Agape Ring, people started twinkling again. Like, it was much easier to twinkle because just stick the Agape Ring on, you could fully upgrade all your weapons with it on, and then you could fight lower level people, and it was like, really? I feel like they should have just, like, done a patch, made Soul Memory apply for just your first game, and then after that, it constantly was, like, after your first game, like, New Game Plus and onwards, would always apply with Soul level. But I probably shouldn't get on a rant about stuff that doesn't mean much to the game. Like, the game I'm playing right now isn't Dark Souls 2, so I don't want to get into this whole discussion about it. Because it's not, like, it's just annoying. But I'm just saying that would have really, like, fixed the problem at hand. But, as I said, game I'm playing right now, not Dark Souls 2, so I'm not going to get into a huge, big discussion. But other than that, Dark Souls 2 is a pretty fun game. And it had some good mechanics. Little Dark Souls 2 rant over. I would probably talk more about that when I actually play Dark Souls 2 for you guys. Great Axe. Yay. Even though I'm not going to use it. Not because I don't want to use it, just because it's just too heavy. I have thought of using the Avalyn, but the Avalyn sucks. Dark Souls 1 Avalyn sucks. Like, not even funny-wise, Dark Souls 1 Avalyn sucks so badly. Its tracking is just terrible. The only, like, good thing I've ever gotten out of the Avalyn in Dark Souls 1 is if you're a Dragon Bro and you decide to do the Dragon Roar. Let me phrase that. If you wear the Dragon Armor and then you decide to use the Dragon Roar, it will basically stun lock someone into the Avalyn hits. So not only would you get the damage buff from the... Ow! So not only would you get the damage buff from the Dragon Roar, but you could stun lock them into all 3 Avalyn hits. Making it like super freaking deadly. It did work well when I had like a Crystal Avalyn and would just basically Dragon Roar and then shoot, which basically stun locked someone into that, and it was just epic. However, other than that trick, the Avalyn pretty much sucked. Its tracking was abysmal. Dark Souls 2 fixed it. At first it was OP, then they kind of nerfed it, now it's just decent. Ew. Get away from me. And it just went through the floor. This is like the longest I've probably gone for, so annoyingly enough this is probably going to be split up into like what, 11, the camera I'm using is probably going to split this up, and it's probably going to be annoying to try to place like when these clips are going to go, so let's just end it off here, recover my humanity, so we could get our sexy bod back. And my Hawkeye Knights, I will end it off here. Let's praise our master Hawkeye Goth. Thanks for watching. Show off your strength.